So this is the query floor blog page, and today I'm going to discuss the tips and tricks for doing geometry homework. As you can see, there are a number of visual aids for you to understand. Math is really not a difficult subject if you practice it daily, and it's an interesting subject if you can solve your problems. So at first you need to understand your geometry, theorems, your formulas, and this way you can do your homework in a better way. So there are some tips that I want to give it to you. That is, save time. This is an important concept in doing geometry problems. Saving time will help you to understand the subject in depth. Find a peaceful place to do your geometry homework. Keep a peaceful mind and a calm heart so that you can do your homework in a better way. Keep away from any kind of disturbance. Get the right tools. Geometry is a subject where you need a number of tools like scales, protractors, your compass, your dividers. So they should be ready before you sit to do your homework. There are a number of online websites and videos available for you to help you do your homework in a better manner. Some of the best tutors from reputed colleges and universities will give you tips and tricks to get your mastery in geometry lessons. Also make a list of the important tasks. If you know what are the tasks you need to do, you'll be more focused on completing them. As you can see, there's a cone drawn, there's a compass, there's a divider, and these are the tools that you need for excelling in geometry. Take the easy chapters of geometry and then jump on the difficult sections because this will help you to gain more experience. Learning easy topics will give you more self-confidence in the subject. Spend more time in doing other activities. While doing geometry homework, you should take regular breaks in between, which is very important, so that it refreshes your mind. Listen to music or watch some TV. Listen to different shows that will help you get away from the geometry pressure that you have. And it will give you more energy as well. Take the help of a tutor. Geometry is not an easy subject, so tutor will be always a very good help, and you can understand your theorems or concepts in a better way. There are some difficulties which you face during doing your geometry homeworks. There are like complicated concepts. There are a lot of formulas, theorems which you need to mug up before you can actually apply them. It becomes tough for the students to prove the formulas. There are numerous formulas. Every problem in the subject includes formulas which are interconnected with each other. So you need to know all of them and the interconnection between them and how to arrive at your solution. Students generally do not get good marks if they don't understand the subject or the concepts. So it is very important to understand the concepts because math is not a subject you can mug up. Lack of practical knowledge. To score well in geometry, it is necessary to practice geometry problems every single day. By practicing more, you can become more accustomed. You need to solve more sums. In the real scenario, most of the students find geometry math boring. So do not practice. They do not practice the sums. As a result, they do not understand where to apply the theorems. There's a lack of a math base. It's important to learn math basics first before jumping onto geometry problems. From geometry shapes to most difficult problems, you should have the idea of application of mathematical formulas. Affordable thing. Geometry needs extra coaching classes by well-educated teachers. So this is an expensive thing which not all students can afford. So therefore online tutors or websites can help you get a better deal. It is an uninteresting subject for many. They do not tend to score good marks. There's a lack of personal attention. They do not get enough attention. That is why they find it more difficult to score good in their exams. The benefits of learning geometry are, though it is a boring subject for many, it can be a favorite subject for people or students who can understand. You need early schooling. Solving geometry common core problems will help develop skills of spatial reasoning. You can face problems in which you can solve your problems more wisely. Further, learning geometry shapes will give you an idea of the relationship between solids and shapes, which is very important for your further knowledge in chemistry or any other subject. There are some tips that Clarifor wants to give you, that learning geometry shapes will give you an idea of the relationship between solids and shapes, and also you understand skills of spatial reasoning. You need high schooling. Learning geometry lessons will make you more logical, develop skills of deducing reasoning, analytical reasoning, and enhance your foundational skills. You do not understand, but this might help you in a long run when you're actually going for a job, and you will not understand, but these problems actually have a long time effect. Video games. Geometry basics are applicable in both development of video games and computer programming. Architecture. Architects have to apply geometry all the time. They have to use it in their CAD programs, in softwares. They always use geometry. So whether it is you want to be a software engineer or an architect, or you want to go in any other field, geometry is a subject which is the base, and you need to understand it. Space, the measurement between the location of solar systems, stars, so everything is calculated through geometry basics, and if you don't understand it, it will be difficult for you when you go on to the later stage of your life. Geographical locations. Even it is applicable for students in art subjects studying geometry. The satellite with GPS system also has the application of geometry lessons. The geometry plays an important role in computer, cartography, astronomy, video game programming, nanotechnology, and various other fields. It is through geometry lessons that robots are able to see the persons and things around them. And also, there are some tips to tell you how to score better. Attend all the classes without fail. This will help you save your time at home, and also you can understand better. Create a group of students, your best buddies, who can help you share knowledge and help you solve your problems with ease. You can also take geometry homework help from friends. Do your homework regularly. Do not skip. Draw geometry shapes and angles often so that you have a clear idea. Review the lessons often. After you have done doing a lesson, you can review it once or twice after 2-3 weeks so that you don't forget them. Keeping in touch will help you score better. Use protractors wisely. You can draw different geometry angles using a protractor. Do not forget to carry your protractor in the exam, as you need to draw geometry shapes and angles more perfectly. Take extra coaching classes or attend some tutoring classes online or offline, or get a private tutor to help you. Learn the geometry basics. They include Euclid's four postulates of geometry, Pythagoras' theorem, properties of lines, symbols, etc. Solve easy questions first and then jump onto the difficult ones. Therefore, in conclusion, geometry is a subject of fun but can be boring if you do not learn your basics. So there are the best tips and tricks for you to learn the subject in an excellent manner.